Hi everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Dyno Mutt from Scooby Doo. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are sticking around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Alright, so again, like usual, that's the word I was trying to, that's my wordage, my wordcabulary. So, like I normally do, I'm going to try to do a realistic version of a cartoon. So, sort of. I mean, I say that, but I've got a very, very comic book style. You know, very. I've coined it as a coloring book style. But I'm basically what I'm trying to say is I'm not doing the animated version. I'm doing my version because this is how I draw, right? But what I'm trying to say is I'm drawing a real dog. And then we're going to, you know, Dyno Mutt it up. So yeah, let me draw a real dog real fast and then we will you know, Dyno Mutt him up. And I had to do some research too because I was like, what kind of dog is he? You know, because yeah, I mean, all I know is the cartoon. Now, also, it's a cartoon from the '70s, and I know they've done a new animated version. But the cartoon from the 70s is very, very silly. So I couldn't tell what kind of dog he is. And it ends up that he's a Doberman. That's exactly the dog he is. So I had to do a little research and say, okay, well, how would I draw a Doberman? And how would I make that Dino? Yeah, Dino. You know, how do I make him into a Dino dog, so to speak? So I just played around with it and came up with this. So right now I have to draw a headless dog. But hear me out. What I'm doing is I'm going to make his neck kind of extended out. So I'm gonna make his head kind of floating out like what do you call it? Extended. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, so now that I've got that, I can draw his dino head. If nothing else, you know, it's a good practice of drawing dogs. But I've got to make them, you know, robotic and masked. Let's see. Okay, we're pretty much in the home stretch. Yeah, you know, look how far his neck is stretched out. Home stretch, get it? Oh yeah, and he's got a mask that he wears. how much? Let me see. Hang on 1 second. I gotta look at the silly cartoon to see. Okay, okay, all right, all right. All right, I think we're good. I think I'm ready to go. So I say we switch over to Sharpies. Well, tell you what, let me erase some of these lines real fast. And that way we can see what we're doing. But I want the Sharpie to stand out, not these sketch lines. So let me just make some of these disappear real quick, but not too many because the sketch worked out pretty well. That it's not going to stand out over the Sharpie, and that's mainly where I'm erasing, because I want the Sharpie to stand out, not my sketch lines. But the sketch lines work pretty well, so I don't want to make them completely disappear. Okay, so I'm going to extend certain parts like his neck, his leg, and his tail to give it that Dyno Mutt extended metallic part look. Okay. Okay, so let's welcome everybody that skipped. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to start off with the Sharpie fine point and then use the Sharpie pen. Mostly the fine point, but depends a little finer than a fine point. It can find things that the fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased a majority of it, but left myself enough to see that I can that it will guide me on the Sharpie adventure. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the fine point. Then I'll add some tiny details with the pen as we go. I've got him standing here, but the head is kind of extended out this way. So let's go ahead and do the body, and that'll help you to see where I've got it placed. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with, he's wearing a cape. So let's go ahead and just draw that edge because I need that point to know where it's going to go and start and stop, basically. His little shirt thing that has the D on it for Dyno Mutt, it's got a strap that we're going to come down like this and connect to, here, let's go ahead and draw it like that so we know where we are. Okay, draw another strap like this, and then let's just go ahead and do it because it's going to go underneath that arm, kind of in front of this one. And you know what, let me look real fast. Oh, it goes underneath him. Woo, I'm so glad I looked. Okay, so it's I'm going by the cartoon, but I'm trying to make it real, so I'm trying to see where it's going to go. So also, this is going to go under his body. This one will too. And that'll at least give us like an edge that we know we can build off of. So, let's do this. Let's draw the D for Dyno. There's no M for Mutt, so I don't know why I'm saying Dyno. D for Dyno Mutt. We're going to draw the outside, then the inside. We're just going to kind of do like that. So kind of keep it the same distance all the way around when you're drawing it. It's not going to come out perfect, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. Put some stress on the edges right there just because we can. Okay, so now we've got a place that we can start and stop. So let's just build his arms down. So I'm going to work on this arm down like this, down into his boot. Right there, and this one, this big old meaty haunch is going to come like this. He's got that little elbow right there, and come down into it. And again, he's wearing boots, so I'm going to go ahead and just draw boots over dog feet, his little doggy toes. He didn't pay for them, so they're free. Technically, they're free toes. I had to fit it in. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. All right, 1 foot. You see where we are? You see what we're doing? Let's go ahead and do this one, then we'll work our way back. So I'm going to draw this old strong arm like that, coming down into the boot. Draw that little point of an elbow right there. Come down into the boot just as well. Draw that boot. Come down into it. I'm going to pretty much do the same thing. Again, we're going to accent that little There we go. Just a little bit of you know, crease lines for the boot. All right, so now that I've got these edges, I can build off of this. Again, this strap is going around that I didn't realize, so I'm going to go ahead and draw the strap. And then I'm going to draw the top of his body. And look, I didn't touch, but that's okay. Down to his leg. I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to extend it out, so I wanted a hard edge right there. Okay, so let's connect this. And he's got a cape, but we'll worry about that later. Let's draw to this edge. So we're going to draw his belly to his knee. We're going to do like this, follow the flow. To his knee. Stop it right there. Now, let's draw this leg, and then I'll draw the way this is going. So I'm going to explain it to you. So this knee is going to be right here, down to his ankle. I don't know. Here's the top of his foot, come down like this. There's the back end to the heel, I guess. See, because they got more bends, I don't know what you call what. Is that a knee? Is that an ankle? Is that an ankle? I don't know. All right, so again, let me just add a little bit of stress, a little bit of tension, a little bit of musculature. Let's see, that was going to come in like that. Let's see, what can I do here? Add a little toe, little free toe like that. Oh no, 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 no! Don't do that. He's wearing a boot. Ah, I completely forgot he's wearing boots like that. My mistake. Let's do this. Let's see if we can fix this. I'm gonna add this like that. And there we go. It's supposed to be a boot, no toes. Sorry. We'll just do like that. Okay. Sorry about that. We'll cover it up. We'll just say that's what that is. Okay. Ignore all that. I'm so sorry. It's supposed to be like this. But you know what? I can live with my mistakes. I'm fine with that. You either erase or you keep going. I'm happy with what I'm drawing. I'm not gonna throw it all away because of one. Okay? So this part right there, we're gonna extend out to make it robotic. So I'm gonna extend it out, and then it's gonna come to about right there. Okay? That's where the heel's gonna be into the boot. Before I forget, let's go ahead and draw that boot so you see where we are. And here's what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and match them. We'll do like that to make it look like, well, here, let's just do them all. Might as well. You know, that'll give them the little toes. That'll give the look. And it'll kind of make it all make sense. All right. Okay, so let's extend it out and let's make it some kind of robotic looking extender thing. So let's do this. Like that. And I'm just going to add like a little bit of like where I did the bumps. I tried to do the exact ones all the way across, but it's not always going to work. But since it did this time, we'll do this and add just like a little bit of some kind of mechanical, there's a slot for something because it's an extended metal leg. Okay, let's do the same thing on the tail. So I'm gonna because a Doberman, a lot of times they snip the tails. You shouldn't. You know, don't you know, mutilate your dog. So let's do a tail that's out like that. Okay, so let's do the top part like this, and I'm going to add just a little bit of that, like it does have that in there, but not too much, because it's going to be kind of hard to do on a curve like this. Okay, and I don't want to confuse you. So now see how it looks kind of just bumpy. All right, so let's extend it. Let's do like we did there. We'll just do some lines for a metallic, robotic bend. And again, let's add a little bit of whatever we did there, just to make it consistent. And so you can see also that it's not fur, it's not flesh, it's robot parts. All right. Okay, so let's do the same thing with the head. I'm going to draw the head right around here. So I'm going to extend the neck like this. And again, I'm going to do a little bit of that, but I don't want to confuse you. Like this. I'm going to come through like that. And then we're going to stop right about there because that's where the head's going to be. So again, let's add some robot parts. So now, if this is going across, it's going to start to turn up as we go. So we're going to do like this, and like that, and like that, and curve back in. So you see now you just made it bend, all with just a few lines. You've guided us in the direction of the robotic neck. Pretty cool, right? All right. Again, let's do like we did there, just a little something down. Try to do it about in the middle, but as we curve up here, it's going to disappear and go back. It's on the back side, okay? So, you know, just understand that it's no longer, you're not drawing it down the middle every single way. You're drawing it with the way of the curve, and it happens to curve back to the back that you can't even see it anymore, okay? But we can bring it back. We can say, you know, it comes back this way, back that way. So now we've created that curve by the way it goes. See? Pretty cool, right? All right. So now I'm going to draw his old doggy head. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just draw the whole outline, and then we'll come back in for the details. So I'm going to draw his little poochy mouth. There's his face. I'm going to draw his ears up. Let's go ahead and do this one too so you see where we are. And he's got a mask on because, you know, you don't want to, he wants to hide his doggy identity. And we'll go ahead and draw all the way across so you see where we are. Let's see. No, I'm going to do it with a small Sharpie. I'm going to draw his eyes. Give him some big old droopy lids. And draw his nose. Big old, I was going to say schnauzer nose. I don't know why, because he's not a schnauzer, right? You know why? Because I'm thinking of schnoz. Schnozola. That's why. Alright, some little droopy jowls. Give him a little smile right there. And you know what? Let me just thicken up these just to accent the edges just a little bit more. You know, because this is so thick, I want to show that that's the edge of that. And there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is Dyno Mutt. Oh, no, I'm not. No, it's not. All right. Okay, so let me connect that real fast. Last thing I got to do is draw the cape. And so he's got a collar. It's kind of coming up like this. We'll say it's going back this way. Back like that. And his cape pretty much does the same thing. So it kind of flows up. Comes back down. We'll say on this side. Flows up. Comes back down. There we go. So I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is Dyno Mutt from Scooby Doo. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.